So I'm an Aquarius, and I'm recording this in Aquarius season, kind of like, and so this is like my time, and I'm super psyched for this time of year. All the time, it feels good to be in it. I don't know if you feel that about like your signs, time of year, or whatever, but I do, and it's short and it's a blast of energy, and I like that. And it's but it's really like it's got me thinking this time around. There's a lot of energy that we're all dealing with at the beginning of 2026 in so many ways, on the sort of macro and the micro level. And there's plenty of reasons for that astrologically, it could get into, and how it's unfolding in our lives and the greater fabric of reality. And the thing about Aquarians is that we tend to be kind of future minded, and we tend to have a lot of big ideas, but we also do know how to implement ideas. But we tend to be like, and not in an egotistical way, maybe like slightly ahead of the curve, that like people don't often understand exactly what we're saying when we're saying, and it takes a little time for like the collective to catch up. I'm not talking about anyone in particular, who's, obviously seen my genius since the beginning. But here's the thing, that like I also find that Aquarians can have a tendency to like mute ourselves after a while. And this is something that I realized in my life, not just like once, like enough times that like I've seen the pattern, that like sort of like hit a threshold of like being told no, or being told that I can't, or that I'm crazy, or I'm stupid, or any number of things, until finally I would sort of reach a level. And I can look at pivotal points in my life too where I kind of like caved. And I'm candidly sharing this, because it has had such an effect on my life. And as I look back at at my life at this time of year, like it's really coming up in a lot of different ways. And and how I made myself small for like the ease of others. And so I've decided at this point in my life that I'm not gonna do that anymore. And if you don't like it, then turn it off. Just hit the little button, and no hard feelings. I'm not going to be a dick necessarily, but I don't think I'm going to be like overly nice anymore either. Yeah, it's all love and light. And I do actually believe that. I believe that we are all love and light. But I'm tired of dimming that too. Like in the way that makes people feel comfortable. Like I feel I'm way out here, and just because I don't dress in a like a cookie cutter spiritual nature, or like I like punk rock and like metal and like stuff, doesn't mean that I don't freaking know. Okay, like I am connected, and I know this, and I'm not afraid to say it, and I don't care what you think. Either way, you could support me or not. It's not that I don't care about you, it's that that's not the point. Come along for the ride or don't. I don't give a shit. And I was thinking about, one of the earliest memories that I have is, it's very early, and it's not like a solid memory. It's more of like a knowing, I should say. From when I was a child, a small child, I knew that this time was coming. I could feel it, and it was like, I don't even know how to describe the feeling or the knowing or the wording of it. It was almost like a future memory of now. And I haven't ever shared that with, I don't think, anyone, maybe like some really close friends of mine. But I have spent my entire life like writing a catalog of music and making like hundreds of pieces of art that are primarily all focused on it, and like the the possible prevention of it. Well, after a number of decades, of doing that, here we are. Nothing that I had stated or done seem to stop it from happening. But maybe it helps some people with awareness. I don't know. That's actually not my business to know what happened to it. I just made it and put it out there. But I've realized in recent years with the advent of social media, and like my life has slowed down as far as like how much of those things I create due to circumstances and getting older and like whatever, that like this medium is what I'm using, and it's not nearly as gratifying. It's not gratifying at all, to be honest, especially not anything near what those things were. Uh, like but at the like this is the medium now because this is where everyone's connected. And although I sort of definitely I'm sure I fall into a lot of white noise, being like a guy and talking about heady or spiritual stuff, like most people don't see my stuff. And